service center is quite nearby. So if you want something like that, go ahead. I think it's in...
Wait, yung pusa. Yung pusa.
Sorry, that's not.
May pusa.
Ulitin ko.
Ulitin mo. Yung pusa nagmamyaw.
Let me work it, work it, work it, work it, let me work it, let me work it.
So welcome guys, back at it again with another episode. On this video, kasama natin ang electric night riders, some of my peeps. Ngayon, we're gonna be giving the number 1 spot dun sa pinaka cheapest, and then we'll go to the highest up to the 30k range. Dun sa mga naghahanap dyan ng mga electric kick scooter, this is the right video for you dahil nandito na lahat ng hahanapin ninyong brands existing here in the Philippines, ranging from the budget wise division, which is all 30,000 pesos and below ang papasok ngayon sa ating content, and we'll be giving a review about it as well dun sa mga prices while we discuss it right now. And now let me introduce to you two of my fellow electric night riders, which is Knight Arvin Agustin.
Hey guys,
Yan, one of our night commanders, and also Miko Soriano, one of our knights. There. Alright. Wakanda forever. Let's go. So, right now guys, we're gonna be talking about the first one. So, Arvin, go ahead.
Alright, thank you so much, Bryce. So let's start with Mecca Wheels S10 with a price range of 13,000 to 14,000 pesos. Mecca Wheels S1 has a 6-inch wheels. So medyo maliit siya in terms of their conventional scooters that we see in the market currently. It has a relatively okay speed, around 18 kilometers per hour to 20 kilometers per hour, depending on how heavy the rider is. Also has a 15 kilometers in range, so it's not really that good in terms of range type, but you get what you paid for. 13,000 pesos is a really good buy anyways. This is also in comparison to Swift, which is also the same price range and technically also the same scooter in terms of their speed, in terms of their motor power, which is I think 250 watts. So it's a very small scooter, good for kids, good for your little daughters who's going to palengkes whatsoever. Basta hindi siya kaya ng mga mabibigat, period. Next, we do have e-kicks, which is at 14,999 price range. Okay siya. Maganda yung after sales niya actually. Nakita ko na yung mga advertisements na. And I saw the build. It's actually really slim, really good. Has a fat stem on the front, so I assume that's where the battery is. Good amount of speed, around 20 to 25 kilometers per hour. Good range as well. We have at least 20 to 25 kilometers in terms of range. So really good scooter at a price. Also has good after sales. You can definitely get that. Has warranty. So yeah, and of course service center then. So if you want a budget scooter, please go to e-kicks. You can definitely get that. Next, we're gonna go for Freego, which is at the price range of 14,000 to 16,000, depending on who you get it, because technically it doesn't have a service center as of now. But I like how the scooter is built because it has a rise fender for you to actually step on for the extra braking. It has also a drum brake within the scooter, so has good braking power. Lights, has a red tail light, has fairly decent front light, has 2 LED bulbs in the front, which is really good. Range is at 20 to 25 kilometers in range. Also has a very thin body because the battery is actually in the stem as well. We also have to take in consideration the 8-inch wheels, which is really good, and it's also solid tires, so less flats for our users right here. We also want to go for the Freego when you want to actually just have a pretty slick scooter in general. Price range of 14 to 16,000 pesos. Now I will go to Bryce for the Xiaomi clone. Go ahead.
Now, going forward to the number 4, which is the Xiaomi clones. Actually, pinag-discuss namin to if we were gonna be including this or not, but it's still in the market, so we've included that. So that's number 4. And the Xiaomi clones is basically just the imitation of the Xiaomi original, classic, and the Pro. And some of these clones, you can see na meron siyang dashboard na yung classic ng clone, meron siyang dashboard ng Pro. And then also meron na rin siyang stock na monorim. Yun yung usually na specifications which make its difference to the original ones. There are no service centers regarding this, like specific brand service centers. But there are repair shops na nagki-cater din naman on this kind of scooters. The price of these Xiaomi clones is 15,500, but some of them are selling it cheaper and some of them are selling it higher, so make sure to choose wisely. Moving on to the number 5, which is the Mober S10. So much about that I know of this scooter is there's a similarity between this Mober S10 to the Double D VA series, but not the new ones kasi that's a whole lot different right now. But the previous model, which is the Double D VA without the 400 and the plus 600, it's almost the same build. The specs of this scooter: this is a 36 volt scooter with 8 Ah lithium batteries, 350 watts brushless motor. The range of this scooter is 25 to 35 kilometers, but I think it's not a real specification. I think it can only give you 15 kilometers based on the experience of one of our night rider. Dual brakes and adjustable handlebars. The price of this scooter is 68,000 pesos. Moving on to our number 6. Arvin, please do the honors.
Okay, thank you so much, Bryce. Now, Mecca Wheels S5 is at the price range of 16,000 to 17,000 pesos, depending on who you're gonna buy it from. Now, Mecca Wheels S5 has almost similar specs as the Xiaomi M365 Pro. I mean, M365, not the Pro version. Sorry about that. But it does have this quality less of an M365, which is the battery. Battery is actually kind of less, so it will still go into the range of 20 to 25 kilometers in terms of range. Will also have a determining factor in terms of suspension, because S5 surprisingly has a really small suspension at the front, which you can actually leverage from, unlike Xiaomi M365 that doesn't have any suspension at all. But it has its perks. It's also solid tires, also has a decent speed of 25 kilometers per hour, and can get you somewhere. The lights as well is also good, has a good headlight, and basically that's it. It's pretty much like a downgraded M365, to be honest, with the added benefit of a front suspension. Now we go to Mecca Wheels S10, which is 18,000 pesos to 19,000 pesos. So this is where the range of the M365 comes in. So this is actually exactly the same specs as the M365. The difference is that Mecca Wheels S10 has a larger front suspension as per the S5. The difference is, of course, it's actually a mono spring inside the stem. So it's not like the two springs that you see in Mobers where it's at the side of the wheel. This one is inside, which is like that tall. So not a lot of spring room when you think about it. But a suspension is a suspension, which is sometimes a luxury for most scooters in this list. So if you want to consider a little bit of comfort, go for S10. If not, then any scooter in this the list will help you, and probably down the line. Now we're gonna go for Xiaomi M365. Go ahead, Bryce.
Alright, thank you so much. Now we're going on to our number 8 spot, that is the Xiaomi M365. So this is the classic one. On the Xiaomi M365 Classic, it has this is weighing 12.5 kilograms. Also has a 280 WH, so that's a range of max 30 kilometers. And it has a braking system that can recharge while you are braking. Max speed is 25 kilometers per hour. This is the best selling brand in the Philippines. So if you are looking to buy one, this is pricing at 18,995. But right now in the market, there's a lot of resellers, including malls, which is 1,000 pesos more expensive. But if you can still find the original price, well, you are lucky enough to have one. You can find more details about the specification of this scooter online because it is so famous that you can find it anywhere. So moving on to our number 9 spot. Go ahead.
Alright, so now we go for the Double D Lite. Now, Double D Lite is already a little bit pricey at the price range of 22,480 pesos. And as well as when I mentioned earlier that some of the scooters here have suspensions, well, DD Lite actually have dual suspensions, front and back. Alright, and has LED lights on the side of the scooters, making it have a good underglow. Also has a mono suspension, just like any other scooters, just like the S10 we talked about has like this tall of a suspension. Just okay. Again, it's light, it's budget friendly. It can go up to 30 to 35 kilometers in terms of range, pretty good distance. You can also get about 25 to 30 kilometers in speed, if I'm not mistaken. Also has a taillight braking system as well that shines when you press the brake button, so really good feature on that. Good on you, DD Lite. And at the price range of 22,480, it's kind of really good. 6 months warranty. Service centers as well, there are in V-Luna extension. If you're nearby, definitely get DD Lite for the quick fix of any issues of your scooter. DD Lite, good scooter. Alright, moving on to M365 Pro by Bryce. Go ahead.
So moving on to number 10, which is the Xiaomi Pro, and this is one of my personal favorite. This scooter, even it weighs only around 14 kilograms, it can go up to 45 kilometers. If you are really looking for a range but a lightweight one, this is the best scooter for you. And the price for this scooter is only around 24,000, 23,950, something like that. But yeah, it varies depending on the seller. Also, it's a waterproof grade IP54, so don't be afraid in light rains and heavy rains as long as you don't dip the hubs on water hose. Alright, so moving on to our number 11, and we have the third electric night rider in this video, none other than Miko. Go ahead.
Wakanda forever. So guys, Eco Ride 2, price range 24,000 to 24,999. Ang kagandahan dito, meron silang mga target before. So, nabibili siya from 20,000 to 22. Home credit or installment pay. So, medyo budget friendly ang hanap nyo. Pasukin ito. Sama to. Madalas na nakikita sa mga marketplace din ngayon. Good thing, top speed, 25 kilometers per hour. Range, 25 to 30 kilometers. Depends on the rider's weight and road condition. It comes with 2 headlights and tail brakes then. It weighs 40 kilograms, but the same as Xiaomi Pro and non-Pro, foldable din ito. So, portability, okay pa rin siya. Sasakay mo siya sa mga tren or sa mga bus, good thing pa rin yan. Another thing is, comes with black and white. Special grip tape yung gamit nila, so hindi ka mahirapan sa madalas na pagsakay. Another thing is, they use solid tires. So, honeycomb, to be exact. Honeycomb ang gamit nilang solid tires. So, flat tires, never a problem. Problem is, walang suspension yung front end. So, kung medyo smooth naman yung kalsada, walang problem yon. Pero kung medyo bumpy yung road, medyo malog din yung pagsakay. Pero the good thing is, budget friendly, okay na. So, it comes with one rear brake, drum brake ang gamit nila. Same as Xiaomi Pro. That's it for Eco Ride 2.
Alright, let's go to Revolt R. Now, this is actually a little bit pricey at the price range of 25,000 pesos. Now, this is actually one of my favorite entry-level scooters, and I should incline to actually you guys buying it. Now, Revolt R has a lot of features included. One of them is actually being suspension-wise. So now, as mentioned before, other scooters in the line of 30K and below has minimal suspension support. But we have Revolt R, which actually has a suspension at the front and back of the scooter, much like other scooters above this list coming up next. So what's good about Revolt R is actually Goodyear manufactured their tires, which is solid tires by the way. Has a good decent speed of 25 kilometers per hour to 30 kilometers per hour, and a decent range of 30 to 35 kilometers in distance. Built wise, it's very slick, very good in the eyes, and what we call it. The headlights is actually built into the deck, so it's actually gliding through the floor, so it's quite nice. The tail lights is very bright at the back, also connected to the deck. Also glides through the floor, which gives that radiant good color. Also has disc brakes. Not a lot of scooters in this area has disc brakes. Also has its own step brake at the back. So if you feel like the speed is you're going too fast, then you can use the step brake to help you out. That's with Revolt R. Really good product. I don't know if they have a service center around here, but I do know they have warranty. So just contact your sellers about it, and pretty good buy. Going back to Bryce for the DD400. Go ahead.
Alright, so moving on, that will be the Double D VA400, 36 volts, and the hubs of this scooter is 400 watts, and it can go to 40 kilometers range. The good thing about this scooter is that's why it's on the almost at the top of this list, because its speed can go up to 45 kilometers per hour. It has front and rear suspension, so that's better compared to the Mover S10, because the Mover S10 only has a front suspension, and this one is a 3-way speed. It has 3 gears, which you can just adjust, almost the same as Xiaomi Pro, which has 3 speeds as well. This scooter can have its optional seat for your scooter. So this price is 26,980 pesos. You can buy this at Double D High-Tech e-transport online. Moving on to the next one, Kabu Air. This Kabu Air is priced at 28,995. Can be bought at Kabu, Philippines. Specifications of this scooter is 36 volts. It has 350 watts power with a battery of 7.8 Ah, dual suspensions, and a maximum speed of 35 kilometers per hour. Again, its price is 28,995. Moving on to our 15 slot scooter. Go.
Alright, so now we're gonna go for Venus 350. Venus 350 is actually one of the scooters that I really like in terms of its design. Now, what about the design of Venus? Well, Venus has one of the best suspensions in terms of the rear, because it has a C-type rear suspension, which is really good, and not a lot of scooters in this category has that kind of suspension. Also has a mud guard at the back with its own brake lights. So in terms of its design, it's not like one big bulky scooter. It's actually segmented, and you can see it on it. Now, also with the design, it also has its own step board for comfortable riding experience. So not only that you have the suspension going in it, you also have a step board where you can actually place your foot comfortably without actually stepping on the brakes like most entry-level scooters that we have currently in the market. The distance is actually quite good. It's okay. It's around 25 to 35 kilometers in terms of range. Its speed is alright, around 30 kilometers per hour in terms of speed. Now, the good thing about Venus 350, it actually has multiple iterations, but that would cost you more, so we did not put that in the list. But has a 10Ah battery. If you want more battery, you can actually add to it, but we'll maybe have that on our next episode. So yeah, that's all for the Venus 350, and let's go back to Miko. Kick it.
Okay, for our last but not the least, the most expensive scooter in the market for the entry level, okay, is the Segway ES2 by price range 29,999, almost 30,000 na rin. But if money is not a problem, go for Segway ES2. Why? Because una, yung battery niya is nasa stem. It has a built-in underglow lights, which is pwede siyang ma-customize through Segway app sa phone. And then it has a built-in front light and tail brake lights din sa likod. Ang gamit niyang brake is electronic brake. So, kakaiba to sa lahat ng entry level. And then, foot brake. So, combination yun ng dalawa. Compared to Xiaomi, medyo pricey yun kasi ang range niya lang is 25 kilometers. And top speed is 25 kilometers also. But it has an option kung gusto mag-electric, you can buy another extended battery for Segway use. Portability-wise, Segway ES2 is the best. Why? The folding mechanism is very easy compared to other entry-level scoots. But the problem is, medyo pricey lang talaga siya. After sales, walang problem ang service center. Meron silang warranty. And then, beware lang sa mga clones din from Lazada na nabibili online. Mabibili mo lang ang mga legit na Segway S2 from Toy Kingdom, Blade, Motoshops, and Segway Philippines from UNAB. So, that's it for Segway S2.
Alright, thank you so much to Arvin and Miko, and that's our quarantine version of making a list for you guys of electric kick scooter on a budget price of 13,000 pesos and below. Now, we will be having a second video on this channel, so make sure to watch out for that. We will be giving our top 5 picks on this budgeted scooter, so you can have our insights regarding these scooters as well. And don't forget to like this video if this video was very helpful for you guys. Don't forget to subscribe as well so you can be updated on our latest videos, and please comment all your questions because we are more than willing to help you guys out in giving our own opinions and answers for your questions. So there, as always, peace out. Bye-bye.
Peace.